Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
In a manner affording benefit or advantage. She married well. Often used as a combining form, in a good or proper or satisfactory manner or to a high standard. Good is a non-standard dialectal variant for well. The children behaved well. Indicating high probability, in all likelihood. I might well do it. Resulting favorably. It is well that no one saw you. To a great extent or degree. I'm afraid the film was well over budget. An abundant source. She was a well of information. With great or especially intimate knowledge. We knew them well. Come up, as of a liquid. Tears well in her eyes. In financial comfort. They live well. A cavity or vessel used to contain liquid. A deep hole or shaft dug or drilled to obtain water or oil or gas or brine. An enclosed compartment in a ship or plane for holding something as e.g. fish or a plane's landing gear or for protecting something as e.g. a ship's pumps. An open shaft through the floors of a building, as for a stairway. In good health, especially after having suffered illness or injury. Appears to be entirely well. Used for emphasis or as an intensifier, entirely or fully. A book well worth reading. Wise or advantageous and hence advisable. It would be well to start early. Favorably, with approval. Their neighbors spoke well of them. With skill or in a pleasing manner. She dances well. Without unusual distress or resentment, with good humor. Took the joke well. In a manner affording benefit or advantage. The children were settled advantageously in Seattle. That which is pleasing or valuable or useful. Weigh the good against the bad. Articles of commerce. With or in a close or intimate relationship. A good friend. Moral excellence or admirableness. There is much good to be found in people. Exerting force or influence. A warranty good for 2 years. Promoting or enhancing well-being. The experience was good for her. Often used as a combining form, in a good or proper or satisfactory manner or to a high standard. Good is a non-standard dialectal variant for well. The baby can walk pretty good. Tending to promote physical well-being, beneficial to health. A good night's sleep. Appealing to the mind. Good music. Of moral excellence. A genuinely good person. Not left to spoil. The meat is still good. In excellent physical condition. Good teeth. Not forged. A good dollar bill. Having the normally expected amount. Gives good measure. Completely and absolutely, good, is sometimes used informally for thoroughly. We beat him good. Deserving of esteem and respect. Ruined the family's good name. Resulting favorably. It's a good thing that I wasn't there. Having or showing knowledge and skill and aptitude. A good mechanic. Financially safe. A good investment. Most suitable or right for a particular purpose. A good time to plant tomatoes. Agreeable or pleasing. We all had a good time. Benefit. For your own good. Capable of pleasing. Good looks. Generally admired. Good taste. Having desirable or positive qualities, especially those suitable for a thing specified. Good news from the hospital. Morally admirable. Thorough. Had a good workout. With ease, easy, is sometimes used informally for easily. She was easily excited. Indicating high probability, in all likelihood. A mistake that could easily have ended in disaster. To a great extent or degree. Painting the room white made it seem considerably, or substantially, larger. To a great extent or degree. Painting the room white made it seem considerably, or substantially, larger. In a strong substantial way. The house was substantially built. An abundant source. The source of water from which a stream arises. An abundant source. The source of water for a well. In a close manner. The two phenomena are intimately connected. With great or especially intimate knowledge. Expand abnormally. The bellies of the starving children are swelling. Come up, as of feelings and thoughts, or other ephemeral things. Smoke swelled from it. Become filled with pride, arrogance, or anger. The mother was swelling with importance when she spoke of her son. A man who is much concerned with his dress and appearance. The undulating movement of the surface of the open sea. Come up, as of a liquid. Very good. A crescendo followed by a decrescendo. A rounded elevation, especially one on an ocean floor. Cause to become swollen. The water swells the wood. Increase in size, magnitude, number, or intensity. The music swelled to a crescendo. In financial comfort. She has been able to live comfortably since her husband died. In physical comfort. She could have been lying comfortably in bed getting the same relief. In mental comfort, without stress. He works comfortably on 3 continents. Presaging good fortune. She made a fortunate decision to go to medical school. Supremely favored. Fortunate son. Having unexpected good fortune. Other, less fortunate, children died. Having no symptoms of illness or disease. Having no symptoms of illness or disease. Used of rubber, treated by a chemical or physical process to improve its properties, hardness and strength and odor and elasticity. Used of tobacco, aging as a preservative process, aged, is pronounced as one syllable. Used especially of meat, cured in brine. Freed from illness or injury. The patient appears cured. Used of concrete or mortar, kept moist to assist the hardening. Used of hay, e.g., allowed to dry. freed from illness or injury. The incision is healed. Freed from illness or injury. Appears to be entirely recovered. Found after being lost. Worthy of being recommended or suggested, prudent or wise. Such action is neither necessary nor advisable. Promoting health, healthful. A healthy diet. Large in amount or extent or degree. Exercising or showing good judgment. Healthy skepticism. Financially secure and functioning well. A healthy economy. Having or indicating good health in body or mind, free from infirmity or disease. A rosy, healthy baby. Be agreeable or acceptable to. Usually followed by to or for, on the point of or strongly disposed. In no fit state to continue. A sudden uncontrollable attack. A fit of coughing. Fill, satisfy or meet a want or need or conscient ro restriction. Make correspond or harmonize. A sudden flurry of activity, often for no obvious reason. A fit of housecleaning. A display of bad temper. He had a fit. Be the right size or shape, fit correctly or as desired. This piece won't fit into the puzzle. Provide with something, usually for a specific purpose. Be compatible, similar or consistent, coincide in their characteristics. Conform to some shape or size. How does this shirt fit? Insert or adjust several objects or people. Can you fit the toy into the box? Make fit. Fit a dress. Meeting adequate standards for a purpose. A fit subject for discussion. Physically and mentally sound or healthy. Felt relaxed and fit after their holiday. The manner in which something fits. I admired the fit of her coat. A publication, or a passage from a publication, that is referred to. He spent hours looking for the source of that quotation. Someone who originates or causes or initiates something. Anything, a person or animal or plant or substance, in which an infectious agent normally lives and multiplies. The place where something begins, where it springs into being. Pittsburgh is the source of the Ohio River. Anything that provides inspiration for later work. A person who supplies information. A document, or organization, from which information is obtained. The reporter had two sources for the story. A facility where something is available. Get, a product, from another country or business. She sourced a supply of carpet. Specify the origin of. The writer carefully sourced her report. Technology, a process by which energy or a substance enters a system. A heat source. Put a coat on, cover the surface of, furnish with a surface. Appear or become visible, make a showing. I hope the list key is going to surface again. Information that has become public. The facts had been brought to the surface. Come to the surface. The outermost level of the land or sea. Earthquakes originate far below the surface. A device that provides reactive force when in motion relative to the surrounding air, can lift or control a plane in flight. A superficial aspect as opposed to the real nature of something. It was not what it appeared to be on the surface. On the surface. Surface materials of the Moon. The extended two-dimensional outer boundary of a three-dimensional object. They skimmed over the surface of the water. The outer boundary of an artifact or a material layer constituting or resembling such a boundary. There is a special cleaner for these surfaces. Result or issue. Start running, functioning, or operating. Come up, of celestial bodies. Originate or come into being. Move toward, travel toward something or somebody or approach something or somebody. Get something or somebody for a specific purpose. Gather, money or other resources, together over time. Gather or bring together. Come to the surface. Move upward. Be mentioned. Bring forth, usually something desirable. Get up and out of bed. An increase in cost. They asked for a 10% rise in rates. Return from the dead. Christ is risen. Theology, the origination of the Holy Spirit at Pentecost. A movement upward. They cheered the rise of the hot air balloon. Rise up. Increase in volume. Come up, of celestial bodies. The sun also rises. The amount of salary is increased. The act of changing location in an upward direction. Go up or advance. A wave that lifts the surface of the water or ground. Move to a better position in life or to a better job. Rise in rank or status. Come into existence. Take on form or shape. Increase in value or to a higher point. An upward slope or grade, as in a road. The car couldn't make it up the rise. Take part in a rebellion. Renounce a former allegiance. The property possessed by a slope or surface that rises. Increase in price or value. Become more extreme. Come to the surface. Move upward. Rise to one's feet. A growth in strength or number or importance. Exert oneself to meet a challenge. Rise to a challenge. Take part in a rebellion. Renounce a former allegiance. Come to the surface. Stand up on the hind legs, of quadrupeds. A craft designed for water transportation. A tube in which a body fluid circulates. An object used as a container, especially for liquids. The act of extracting ores or coal etc. from the earth. The site of an archaeological exploration. The act of digging. There's an interesting excavation going on near Princeton. A hole in the ground made by excavating. A partition section, chamber, or separate room within a larger enclosed area. A space into which an area is subdivided. An aggressive remark directed at a person like a missile and intended to have a telling effect. She threw shafts of sarcasm. The hollow spine of a feather. A revolving rod that transmits power or motion. A column of light, as from a beacon. Defeat someone through trickery or deceit. The main, mid-section of a long bone. Architecture. Upright consisting of the vertical part of a column. Obscene terms for penis. A long pointed rod used as a tool or weapon. A line that forms the length of an arrow pointer. A long rod or pole, especially the handle of an implement or the body of a weapon like a spear or arrow. A long vertical passage sunk into the earth, as for a mine or tunnel. A vertical passageway through a building, as for an elevator. A quip with a shaft. A small well holding writing ink into which a pen can be dipped. A small well holding writing ink into which a pen can be dipped. A tray or stand for writing implements and containers for ink.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.